Hello, dear students. Today we are going to talk about dealing with numbers, the language of business success. So, uh, so this lesson we are going to learn about essential vocabulary, grammar, and communication skills for discussing quantitative data in a professional setting. So, essential role of numbers in business. So, in the corporate world, numbers are not just figures, they are fundamental metrics that define performance, forecast the future, and guide strategic decision making. Measuring performance. Numbers help us accurately track and understand crucial indicators like sales, volumes, profit margins, and operational costs and informed decisions. By utilizing clear financial data and statistical figures, managers can make better data driven decisions that impact the company's direction. And it also helps clearly communicate. Quantifiable data ensures that internal and external communications about company health, project status are precise and unambiguous. So, we have to keep in mind the key vocabulary to describe financial amounts and trends. These terms are crucial for accurately discussing quantitative information and financial performance. Percentage, rate, number, or amount in each hundred. For example, a 50% discount. Profit and loss. The difference between revenue and cost. Profit is money gained, loss is money spent. Increase and decrease. Words used to describe upward, rise, jump, it is increase, downward, fall, drop, movement in figures. So, figures and statistics, terms used to refer to numerical data, often presented in reports or charts showing facts or measurements. So, communicating change, talking about percentages. Use prepositions like by, of, and at to describe the extent and rate of change clearly. Example: growth sales increased by 10% last year. Reduction: there was a 50% decrease in production costs. Level: profits currently stands at 22% of total revenue. Proportion: this market presents 10% of our consumer base. So, intonation and emphasis. When speaking, emphasize the numbers and directions of change. It means that you have to speak uh, change and directions and numbers loudly. Like the profit rose sharply by 15%. As you see, rose and 15%, these words are emphasized and pronounced louder. This makes the data more impactful and easier for listeners to track. So, visualizing success, numbers in context. Numbers are most powerful when presented alongside clear context, showing their impact on business over time. As you can see here, January, February, and March, we can see general increase. January, it was 100,000. In February, it is like 120, and in March, it is nearly 150,000. So, listening skill builder, identifying key data. In business meeting or interviews, it is essential to quickly identify and recall specific numerical information. We grew by 15% last quarter, exceeding our targets. Our market share is now 20%, and we plan to increase this to 25% within the next 18 months. CEO Tech Innovative. Focus areas: listen for numbers prepared with context, percentage and growth number with time frame. Case study: the impact of a new product launch. A short business story demonstrates how a successful new product can dramatically affect key performance figures. The launch: a new mobile app developed over 6 months was launched targeting a niche market segment. The result, the initial success led to 25% increase in total quarterly sales for the company. Key growth factors. Factors contributing to this success included strong marketing, high customer demand, and product innovation. Question: beyond sales, what other key figures like customer attention and market share would have improved? So, quantifiers and numerical specificity. Use quantifiers to describe amounts when the exact number isn't necessary or known, balancing specificity with general terms. For example, for large amount, we use a lot of and many. A lot of many customers. We have many international clients, medium amount, some several employees. Some of our budget is allocated to research, small amount. A few, only a few products. We have only a few minor technical issues remaining. So, practice complete the following. For example, you may use small amount, medium amount, large amount words here. Competitor be close, but we only had so, speaking challenges, discussing your company matrix. Apply the vocabulary and grammar learner to talk confidently about your own professional data. State the figures. Use simple phrases. Our sales are currently at 500,000 this month. Ask questions. Engage your partner. What are the main profit figures for Q4? Use percentages. Explain changes. We achieved 20% increase in customer satisfaction, for example. Tip. Even if you are even if you use imaginary numbers, focus on expressing the relationship and magnitude of the figures correctly. So, mastering numbers, key takeaway. The ability to discuss numbers clearly and professionally is a fundamental skill in business English. So, data tells the story. Always remember that numbers reflect the successes and challenges of the business. Use them to build your narrative. Prioritize key phrases. Practice saying phrases related to percentages, profit, loss, and growth until they become natural. Communicate with confidence. Clarity and confidence when using numerical data enhance your credibility in any business discussion. So that's all for today, dear students. I hope you could get something new from my presentation. See you very soon. Thank you.